Paul McCartney is probably my favourite artist in the world right now.
Really? What kind of pictures does he paint? Is he like a Bob Ross, or does he use fruit? Because I love fruit prints.
What?
You know when you get like fruit and potatoes and shit, and you cut them in half and then dip them in paint and print them onto things?
See, I heard that as footprints.
I love them too. I mean, I hate feet, but I like to see what they've been.
Yeah, Paul McCartney. We did not mention Paul McCartney in the last video. That was my goal. I've already failed.
Everybody should go to his Vivo channel on YouTube, find the Hope for the Future video, and watch it at least 10 times.
I know I did.
I watched it. I'm watching it right now on my other screen.
You gotta have those double monitors.
I literally have an old desktop just set up so I can play that video over and over and over again. When that one burns out, I'll just plug another one in. It's fine.
My server farm runs that video 24/7.
Yeah. I have a blog dedicated to that video in GIF form. Also playing MP3s. It's like when MySpace was good.
Was MySpace ever good? Did you have a MySpace?
I did, yeah. I don't think it's up anymore.
What was it like?
I don't know if I can get access to it anymore. It's probably still there. There's a lot of Oasis. I just wanted to like put Oasis songs on my page.
Describe how it looked. Was it all black?
I think so. Oh shit, maybe I'm confusing it with Bebo. I don't remember.
Well, that too. I completely forgot about that.
That's still around somewhere. I had like weird animals that you would like feed every day or something. Some sketchy plugin down the side.
Did you have Neopets? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't think Neopets are in Bebo, were they?
I don't know. I never had a Bebo. Never had a MySpace.
I got Nintendogs for the DS. Had the DS Lite. Got Nintendogs the original about the same time I got my actual dog. So as a dumb kid, I decided I was going to name my dog in the game after my real dog. So the two of them would get super confused because I'd be shouting at Axel in my game, and then like Axel in real life would run up to me and start eating me. It was hell. Don't make that mistake.
You had to bring up DSs, didn't you? I'm sad now.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't even think on.
So there's not going to be any Pokemon reviews because I broke my 3DS because I'm an idiot.
That's a bummer.
Yep.
I know people with 3DSs. We'll work something out. It's alright, she's old and she doesn't use it anyway, it's fine.
Does it have brain training installed? Because that's a requirement.
I think she has one of Professor Layton games and that's it. She refuses to use it, she's like, oh, the 3D will fuck my face. Oh, she doesn't say those words at all, she's meant
Penises fly off the screen at me, Kyle.
Yeah, it's just like Layton and whatever the name of the sidekick, just going at it constantly every time you open the screen. Every time you use one of his AR cards, just Mario pops up, like, pants dropped and Luigi on his knees. Anyway.
There has to be some hot, like, Professor Layton hentai out there.
Well, I mean, we could stop this video and go find it now. There's more important things.
We should find it and you should put it on the screen.
We are 3 minutes into this video and have not even discussed what we're playing.
I think it's pretty obvious by now.
Yep, we are playing Halo, the Master Chief Collection when it works.
Yep. The multiplayer finally, works. We can get into a game. There's me over there, viewing from Kyle's points of view.
So this is Destiny. This is the Strike. The Undying Mind. This is the PlayStation 4 PlayStation exclusive. Let's be honest, nobody's playing this game on the PlayStation 3, are they? Really? The fucking thing doesn't even connect to PSN half the time, so what are you worried about?
Yeah.
But
I feel bad for the people that are buying all these games that have been built for next gen on the old systems. Like, I mean, COD isn't really a problem because it's always going to run 60 FPS even on the old consoles, so it's not going to be a problem. But like Destiny, I cannot imagine running it on the 360 or the PS3.
Apparently it's not bad. I've heard of people playing on the PS3 before actually, and they said it looks surprisingly good. I haven't seen the 360 though.
But it's like Battlefield 4, for example. Battlefield 4 was like a big release. It was like 64 players on console. Big maps, not compared to like Battlefield 3 on console was like 24 people, and the maps were like too big for 24 people, so you barely see anyone.
I don't think the last gen versions had 64 players though, were they? They were just the old player.
That's what I mean. Like this Battlefield 4 was like a big example of what the next gen can do because they can have 64 players. Games look great. They ran at 60 FPS, 1080p, all that stuff. And then you look at the old gen consoles, and it's like 24 players. Half the maps broke, and you like freeze up randomly.
The frame rate was like 17 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
I could count the frames in my reload animation. It was, it was great for maths. Keep my brain training,
There was a map, Dawnbreaker, the nighttime skyscraper one somewhere in China.
Nope, no idea.
For whatever reason, on the Xbox 360, it would freeze randomly for no reason, and they fixed it a year after release. It took them that long to fix it.
Well, you know, priorities. You got to fix all the. Is that the one with the skyscraper that came down?
No, that's Sea of Shanghai.
Because apparently it wasn't every time that came down, it would crash the server it was running on. Wasn't that a bug?
I can imagine so.
At one point.
But,
I don't know if it lasted, but.
That's what I mean. I can't imagine playing Destiny or any other next-gen game on the old systems.
Well, you know, Bungie games have always run fine. That's never been an issue for any of their games, like ever.
I was about to say, look at Halo Master Chief Collection. Then I realised that's free for free.
That's like 16 studios. Like one dude from 343 just. What was it? Certain Affinity. There was another studio. I think Team Saber probably did the
multiplayer,
the HD port or something. I think a Certain Affinity did the multiplayer. I remember that much.
Which is Certain Affinity the Austin-based one?
Yeah, they do all the map packs and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that game's fucked in every region. Like
we played.
It was a mess. Single player
like
was fucked. Games. Yeah, we got into a game the other day. That was
multiplayer.
Second time that's happened. It's great. It was like a rare drop in Destiny. Sorry, these guys here. I could be mistaken, but they look like new character models. They're probably something that was in the raid before, but I don't remember seeing them myself. They're still the same enemies, but just like different models, different headgear and stuff.
They kind of look like Protoss, except on steroids.
Well, you know, you got to get those hot crossovers with Blizzard. And...
I know what they remind me of. What were those things, the roly things in Star Wars or Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Droidicas.
They remind me of them just standing up instead of rolling. They've even got like the curved back on them.
They were fucked in Battlefront 1. They were like, there'd only be 3 of them on the map at once, but if you got in the ice caves on your end bar, and one of them like pulled up to the entrance, you'd be screwed because you couldn't take its shields down, even with like 4 people with rocket launchers. God damn it, we need to go play some Battlefront.
Is it still alive?
I don't know. I don't care really. I'll just play against the computer.
I know.
You can totally connect on the PS2 still if you have the you know, the LAN dongle thing.
I don't have that.
That totally still works. I've heard of people playing that way before.
I know people still play it on the PC, but there's a weird problem where the game doesn't run on modern sound cards.
No, it doesn't. It does not run on my 7.1 surround sound blaster card or whatever. Not even slightly. But that's like, I've actually got that game on like CD. It's in like an like an audio CD case.
Yeah.
Like proper bad plastic. I have a sealed copy in that. I don't want to remove it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just I don't know. It's not even rare. It's just ancient, so I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. To be fair, boxed CD games are ancient at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. But this was like CD, like small CD, not like a DVD case. It was.
Oh wow.
That's what I mean. It's like I've seen games like that before, but it was brought me back a few years.
Yeah, I have a few boxed CD games in my drawer that I'll never open. Most of it Sims 2. I was big into Sims 2. But I've got like Bros in Arms. I have like 3 copies of Deus Ex.
Well, you need 3. I bought you like 2 of them, so every year I have to get you another copy of Deus Ex Human Revolution, whichever edition they've just released. So I get you another copy of the Fall this year, so you actually play it maybe.
I'm never gonna play that game.
Just saying, it'll run on mobiles. It'll run on your piece of shit laptop, won't it?
I guess, yeah, but I don't want to infect my PC with that.
It's probably not that bad. It's probably okay.
The director's cut of Human Revolution's much better than the base game. Like
I've never finished it. I played the base game through once. Like hated the second half of it. I don't remember why really.
Like I beat the base game once through. I think that was on the 360. But I put like maybe 10 hours into the one you bought me, not the augmented edition. I
think it was just director's cut, wasn't it?
Director's cut, yeah. There's so much more content in there. Like I'm still in Detroit, and I've put 10 hours into the game so far.
That's ridiculous. You should read faster. You should eat all the energy bars and then just free up your inventory space.
I should stop going for no detection, knock out everybody, no killing.
Oh, what are you doing? Why do you do this to yourself?
Gotta be like the true Adam Jensen.
No.
I want you to cut off my arms and legs. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know my feelings on eating human body parts.
Right, so Destiny.
Way into it. Yep, this is back to Destiny on hand. This is actually a lot of fun. Like, you just saw that area there. We were there for a couple of minutes. just blasting away at these high-level enemies.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Like that's when this game's at its best, when you're just like your palms are sweating and you're just going at it and
Your
you're
knees
jumping
are
back
weak.
and reloading and firing and
Your arms are heavy.
yep, when your knees have been taken off by a dude with blade arms. That's when you're living on the edge. This is the Black Garden. This I don't know if this area in particular was in the game, but definitely this biome, if you like.
This biome, is this Minecraft?
Yep. Can you not tell? Look at all the blocks. They just added
it
some,
looks very
foliage
rocky.
over it.
Why is this area? Why are so many areas here massive and there's nothing in it?
I don't know. Sense of scale, sense of wonder.
There's nothing in it. Even if there was like some ancient civilization that built this and now they've passed on, why did they build this thing so big?
This is on Mercury as well, I think.
Well, there we go. Why did the Mercurians build massive buildings? Were they like
In the
10 foot
Black
tall?
Garden. I don't.
That's a problem I
Mercurians
had.
is not a word.
That's a problem I had with like dwarves, and you look at like dwarven like architecture, or fan art and stuff, and they're all massive buildings. Dwarves are tiny. Why do they build massive? Like,
Tiny but with massive dicks.
they're the good dwarfs.
Yeah, they're the
Okay.
best. It's like Gimli and no one else. That always creeped me out in Lord of the Rings. Their excuses like, oh, you can't see a female dwarf because they all look the same. Like, that's just
Because they
weird.
all have beards and
Yep.
long hair.
No discrimination. They do not have beards in Dragon Age, though.
I was about to ask, in Dragon Age they have big dicks though.
I don't know, I haven't played it on the PC, and unfortunately the Xbox One. There's actually, like, top half nudity, I guess, in that game. But, yeah, I haven't seen anything lower.
What a shame.
Except Dorian's ass, but whatever.
Oh, I remember you telling me that screenshot was real.
Yep, I had to confirm it for myself.
That's pretty amazing.
So in the main game, you fight, like, portals like this, but you can actually, destroy them. So that's kind of what I thought was happening here, that's why I'm firing randomly into it, and it totally doesn't work.
Oh, Destiny, I thought you were talking about Dragon Age then.
No, Destiny. In Dragon Age, you hold your hand up to the portals and they just, like, pulls them from the sky.
What's happening now?
I don't know. Techno bullshit.
You're exerting
Daft Punk didn't come out
dubstep.
the bottom. I don't think he was meant to glitch in there beforehand. I think he was meant to fade in gracefully.
I was gonna say he kind of like appeared and then disappeared and then reappeared.
Yep. Don't think too hard about it. This, like, you fight this basically as enemy type, but it's different. He doesn't have all the shit hanging off him.
Yeah.
He's in one of the strikes in the main game. Only he only has one shield, so to make him harder in this, they've just added two shields. One on the front, one on the back.
Well worth the £30.
It is £20. And it is
£30.
considerably harder. Well, more time consuming, I guess.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this strike. I just had a lot of fun with it. Like, there's not a lot of the fights are active. You're always getting shot at. Like, I'm not going to say they're hard because I think I died once or something in this run, but yeah, it's just like action on at all times.
How many people is it per strike?
3
3.
people. You can have 6 for the raid, and I think it's 6v6 multiplayer. I could be wrong about that though. For the Crucible, sorry.
Yeah. You can call that multiplayer. No one's going to get confused.
I guess, but technically this game's all multiplayer. Noob.
Fair enough. What are orbs of light? I still don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just a thing that powers up your super. But you can't collect them yourself. Other people have to collect them, like.
But you generate them when you do your super.
Yeah, but they'll sit on the floor for other people to collect. Like, see those blue? They might not be orbs of light. I don't know. I have no idea.
Good. You can go read a bunch of Grimdark cards, whatever they're called.
Grimoire, yeah.
Grimdark.
Some of them are good, actually.
Good.
Some of them are pretty good. Like, the ones that are about lore and, like, people's stories, they're only short, but they're pretty...
Yeah.
It's better than the writing in the fucking dialogue, I'll tell you that much.
There's a wizard on that moon.
No, they took that out. They took that out of the game.
Oh yeah.
Because that's fun.
They made shirts of it though.
Yes, dumbest thing. Maybe it's only appears so often, not all the time. I don't know.
It gets too repetitive if you heard it every 5 seconds. It'd be like the commentary in a WWE game.
No, but like, it was... Well... Jerry Lawler? Is that a commentator?
He's putting those good feet to... Oh, I've messed it up. Never mind.
That's football. Wrong sport.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Is that a line that they would say?
That hurt his hands. They're the two lines that are in every WWE game.
Great, inspired.
Yep. So, I just want to say that the TLC pay-per-view on Sunday is the dumbest thing ever. Because it's like, tables, ladders, and chairs pay-per-view, and you know what one of the matches is?
Go on.
A steel stairs match.
Oh, that's smart. TLCs then. Get the S in there.
Yeah, it's now TLCS. But back to Destiny.
Oh, I don't know. Wrestling sounds more interesting and dumb.
How is that thing still not dead?
Because it's a strike. It's like arbitrarily long. I'm glad it's that long, because otherwise it would be like 10 minutes. Which would be really anticlimactic.
But then that means you have to play Destiny for another 10 minutes.
I enjoy it. I enjoyed my time with this strike. I enjoyed the strikes in the base game. I mean, this is definitely better. It's a lot more dense with enemies.
I remember they were saying one DLC's about the Fallen and the other one the Hive. Which one's this?
This is the Hive. This is not related to the Hive in any way.
Isn't it?
No. Not this strike, no. But there is a second strike, which is on all consoles, and that is like about Omnigul, that character, the wizard character you meet in the story missions.
The one that survives, like you killing her twice.
Yeah, basically. If you don't kill her, though, you only inflict like a quarter damage, and she flies off.
She watches you behind glass. That's all I remember.
Yep. Proper voyeur. She's got like, it's actually a mirror. You just can't see in.
You are the wizard.
Nice. I was going to make a KKK joke, and then I thought that would be racially insensitive, so I don't think I will. I studied the KKK. It was part of my curriculum.
Really?
History course, yeah. I did American history, and that was a big component of it.
I remember you told me you read Mein Kampf for English or something.
That was for a book review, and she did not like that book review. So I was like, it's really well expressed. He talks about his views in a really, balanced and mannered way. Just to bear in mind, this was a head teacher. She was, yeah, in an RE class. Fuck. Good times. I was that kind of rebel at school.
The rebel that will disconnect a PS2 PS2 mouse in an IT class.
Like mid-use, when the teacher looks away, I'll just pull out those PS2 cables.
Yeah.
They have
to restart the entire computer.
The Pentium 1 will take at least 10 minutes to load up.
Auf Wiedersehen.